Okay, I'm Russell. Yes, I'm for another fine interview. Na yemfa and twaso. Now this time around, yane Ghana Boxing Authority, almost president. A lot of people describe him as a very controversial man, but to me, I believe what he cares is just the sports. Or per se, or lift boxing to a certain level. Or by wakati a lot of things down. I'm out for the kuntokwa. Promoters, and boxers, and managers, but he says, hey, I don't care. All I care is a sports. Or per se sports, a tumpon, a baby. Ora Abraham Neequaye, one of GBA boxing president, and you know ever tune come on. Is Abraham? Right? Me do so, yes. It's okay. Mr. Abraham, wait a quick one. I'm all for fear say we the change aba. A busy fear say onye hwe. We are too controversial. Why this whole news about you?
Well, omo fe say ohun say me the change aba na Ghana for. And omo so feel say it is not right, some stakeholders. Omo ya de no say na no titi no say na no, but in every institution there should be a reform. Say no 10 years back say na no, we cannot continue to do the old things now. Menuka say 10 years back boxing arena we say we don't have the equipment like this and the whole gym places like this. That even now no cry individuals from outside crapo but no muso abe training ha na ni hosa, so you always change but gradually no omo ankasa omo ahun say the emi no ye, so majority I will say 90% of the stakeholders now are on board. It is only 2-3 people who for them I understand Omwe juma na say, and if obi ye juma bi na say, he will fight you because say me abase titi no say obi be promotions nature say boxer ni manager abeko akutua ansa na wakun woso ana me ba enu atwem me see I have looked for sponsors and yenkun na ye mo yentua mo. We are building the boys because Nipanu Kotia now or Kokua. He have in mind say he's going to win. It's a fixed fight. You understand? And you no on him say Wachia say obebu opponent so there's no competition. You come and sit down and at the end of the day we fighting win him the obe lose, win him the obe winning. And that is no development. That is business. And to some promoters, they are okay because they make their money. So Onuji 3,000 will manage away. Now what you open 1,000, we'll make it 2,000. And at the end of the day, or you have 15 bouts. And now 16 bouts. Times that by the 3,000. Now obey 1,000 money opponents. So it's going to make some 22,000, 2,000 to sometimes they do up to 18 bouts. Wow. So such people, you are taking them out of business. And if you are taking somebody out of business, he will complain. Whether you like it or not.
No say boxing promoters in Ghana, majority of them don't want to talk.
Yes, they will complain.
Obviously, Alex Itiama always complains about you.
Yes, because fight Benoye. Obeye fight now. Ebi Abuko Banku and Basti. That is the main bout. The Akani Nina idea icon is a fixed fight.
But among for Becca say that is what the fans want.
No, the fans want to come and watch Buko Banku and Aite Powers because they have a big name and they make noise. People want. But after Buko Banku and Aite Powers fight, which happens to be only one fight on the whole show, the people want to see good boxing. You understand? So what it do is it bring big names to be the headline. but under it bogus. You understand? In a way, we say there are no sponsors, so that is the only way they do to survive all this while.
Yes.
You understand? But do we have to continue it? No. To me, I say no. Let us go back to Joshua Clotty's time, Ike Clotty's time, where you see Ike fighting Alfred Cote, where you see Azuma Nelson fighting Akwe Wezo, and they are fighting itself. Look at now. The best that we have at the various divisions don't want to fight themselves.
Yeah.
We are for her. But Ushe said, Mr. T League, I'm making some of them to fight. Boxing, if you lose, and you cannot be a world champion. You understand? So I just want to take out the fixed fights, out of the system. That is why today we are suffering for world champions. You understand? When Samuel Captain Moses Fuam when time, there's a rare fight. So you see, when Moses Fuam when he came to meet champions, and then quickly he got world champions. Samuel Captain, but meeting good boxers, so quickly for year way. Laura Peters also came to meet some good boxers and on your world champion. But the middle of it, promotions name back. And at the end of 10 years, say I feel I fixed fight. Why? Because we don't even have the promoters. There are only 2 or 3 people. So, okay, manager, but you ask away, Usufa Scabra, and then you fight, That is what they do. And when they won't do it, they cover it up with Basti Samuel Buko Banko. This and this, one headline, big show. But under it, you've been watching boxing and people are saying they're way there. Almost friend Achiagbeshi. You understand?
Yeah.
So you want to change it. Of course, not everybody will be happy.
Former, the predecessors, the GBA president, world champions. But as a wood in a young man, but do you still foresee?
You see,
what is the problem?
Me time, it's about the foundation. You understand? Check George Ashi, Yao Mallet, Basti Samer, Patrick Alote. These are boxers. They're supposed to bring us world titles, but we share on management. They delayed. We delay power. So strengthen our form. So me buy, and what I decided was get these boys quickly to the US, to locate to the US, and to share Mama George Ashi, Mama Patrick Alote, Onosu Wanyani Visa Oko. All the senior boxers, boxing, you need to fight out there in Yeha. And make sure Basti Samuel, everybody go and make a line, even though I check, but still go and see. Does she call so your opportunity? But I say, Anka a year earlier, Anka things wouldn't be. So now I have seen it say, I need to build the foundation that Neequaye Misa and co build for Moses Fuam we need to enjoy, for Peter Zwenis a captain to enjoy. At my time, I need to go back and build the young ones again. Because how do one get world title if you are not in the world ratings? That's true. And if we have boxers who are not in the world ratings, you better than your world title. Impossible. So Sheriff Kwe, who is in the world ratings, I encourage him. Agbaja, who is in the world ratings, I encourage him. Dogbemu, I encourage them. Those people that are already on the world ratings, they are the people I am himself. Well, I don't want to talk about him now. But those people that are in the world ratings, no, they are the people you pray and then you push them. Because that is where you can get a world title. Meanwhile, I have decided to do the junkie work to rebuild the system again. Like what Moses and Neequaye Misa and Peter were captain, you know, so that we can have the boxers at the top. When him say, Heavy Saonga, Okoa, he will do something. Yeah. Tete, Okoa, he will do something. You know, from the league, we are building up the young ones that are coming. You understand? So, I said it earlier on that, don't forget, say, my year amateur president, yeah, my year manager, and now maybe year promoter. You know, I was managing Buku Banku. I managed other boxers, and I managed Buku Banku. And then I became the CEO of Baby Jet Promotions. So, I acquired year promotions for Krumha. And I'm maybe year vice president. And I saw the problem exactly. And I realized, say, maybe G sit, you know, I have a lot of work to do. That is why I'm moving to try to build a foundation. Yes.
Boxers are omo amanoni omo kuma Ghana. First na omo drum musika na obi entwahwe ma the Mother Federation, which is Ghana Boxing Authority. But oba no dey mrabia ba say at least say 1% kra yemfam omo famra na yemfa and developing the boxing. Why the idea? If he and have they comply?
You see, I think the boxers, say the new ones say me build the Mama Mwati say without them, the boxing authority cannot stand. When him boxing is a big business. Now me can say, okay, let's take a typical example. All students of Accra Academy say, no more about together, no more could build it. Hostel and now toilet facility and now BB ama Accra Academy. Yeah. Old boxers, if they come together and build a good office, Krama GBA, na ayeden. And these are rich people I'm talking about. This is big business. They can do it for us. When you fight and you pay your percentage, Anka GBA Kura need sponsors. David. Like GBA will be very rich. He can develop the boys all the time. You understand? But when they go and fight UK, any other country, and then they will need our release letter to fight. But when they get into the money zone, where one can fight $1 million and above, now we make GBA 2% and now 1%. We say GBA factory light and now factory will rent, factor paper, fire will buy a Wi-Fi to communicate to the world for the young ones that are coming. We need to go to Boxwork and check if our records are intact. When there's a fight, we need to send it. When there is an email from the boxing world to Ghana Boxing Authority, your Wi-Fi should be in operation. Say, we'll receive all emails. You understand? But when you don't give anything, and we go for sponsorship and we don't get it, then that means you close down the authority.
And you know what I say?
Because I'm saying this because, you see, boxing here two sections. There is an amateur boxing and professional boxing. The amateur boxing is the responsibility of the government. But professional boxing is not the responsibility of the government. As a matter of fact, if we are operating well, the government have given us the power to take percentage. You understand? And take licenses fees. If you can't do it, why do you run back to the government and cry for support? We should be in a position to even support the government, to support the amateurs. But because we've been running leaderships that when they fight for come and pay your percentage, and then they don't come, we leave them. I said, me, I will not leave you. I'll fight you. You understand? I know I am not going to enjoy it. The next president will come after me. I'm building the foundation for him. And I know they will remember me. They have already started remembering me. They say, hey, Neequaye dear, I'll fight you, not in the way of, but let you know that, look, Isaac Dogbe, he paid his development fee. 3 of us from the GBA went to the Oklahoma to support him. Our plane fare, our stay in hotel, and feeding is more than the money Isaac Dogbe paid. But because he paid, I went to Puerto Rico, the WBO conference. I was at the rating committee, and I spoke on behalf of Isaac Dogbe. So if you don't pay percentages, there is a IBF conference 28th of this month. The GBA president and other GBA executives should have to go. But because we don't have money, I am going alone. Because 3 of us went to support Isaac Dogbe in his fight. So we can't go again. How much is a plane fare? $2,000 to go and come. So if 3 of us want to go, it's $6,000. Where will we get the money to go to such conferences? If I don't go to the conference, who will talk on behalf of Ghana boxing? Nobody. So if nobody is there to talk for Ghana boxing, then Ghana boxing, IBF will finish its ratings and no Ghanaian boxer. IBF will not even remember Ghana. So you see, these are some of the things we put into the new boys, that the support you are bringing will help run the administration of the GBA.
Wow. Ghana Boxing Authority President Ora Abraham Neequaye. He's doing a lot. Like he said, or representing Ghana, our IBF conferences, a whole lot, both in the United States, Puerto Rico, wherever are boxing. According say the president of the Ghana Boxing Authority, so to me, a call. But I say, or qua, and you're not able to see I get support now. The boxers pay IFRNO fee, right? Development fee. So when you are, the federation cannot run. And no grant, there's a fight between Ono and some boxers. Is that the reason why some boxers do money free? Almost feel say, who take to more far with this, who disca, and she said, so they won't even mind you.
My brother, maybe Sao.
Yeah.
The boxer could say $800,000. $800,000, or $400,000. Wako kunsa skano. We see the boxing authority in that particular state, for instance in Oklahoma State, who sanctioned the fight, take 30% out of your money, or I don't know the percentage, or whether it is true or not. I need to even find out. And then your manager take 33%. The scanner is here. You see, the whole money, when the authority there take the money, says scanner 5,000 cedis now a year. Never do 4,000. Now the 4,000 is the real money for you. So when you fight like $40,000, you should just have in mind, say $100,000 will go to coach the team. It is a teamwork. You give the coach 15%. You give your manager 33%. You give the authority there, I don't know how much you gave the authority. Ghana Boxing Authority or no sanction fight now from your childhood. He creates a platform for you to fight. He will send your results to Bosswork and be on Bosswork. Say, me the Ghanaian boxers results are back and to update for me. If they don't update, you will be on Bosswork and make sure they update the boxers. When a boxer is sick, you go in to see how best you can help. If a boxer is having issue with his local managers, you go in and intervene. If a boxers are having issues, they run to the GBA. When you get to the top, we say negotiable amount between 5 to 2%. Obi will hold bet to me about 2%. Like Isaac Dogbe. Isaac Dogbe says, if it's about developing the young ones that I am coming, I'll pay. Wow. And then he paid. George Ashi, who went to the US, the same place to fight. Osi manager, Osi president, Yabua mi wagana, and to say misuma bedu ha, na makua, say misumi chia bibi more authority no. No so far boa. You understand? They are also human beings, they are boxers like you. So why you don't want to pay? You understand? But let me tell you, I sometimes tell them, say, they are digging a big hole. Many would see. In UK, no Ghanaian boxer can fight in UK if the GBA have not given the UK authority approval. Officially. So, Ebani said, or US, right? Now you lose, or you have a fight that has moved to UK. What will you do? Now you say, we call the GBA president and he don't want to mind us. It's because you are not there when we need you. Exactly. But how much is it?
2% a year.
You understand? How much is it? You understand? So it is not good. And we are trying to let the people know that it is a teamwork. Understand that as a boxer, you cannot do it alone. When we went to Puerto Rico, myself and Carloco, and then one promoter went there. We share. I spoke about Patrick Alote. I'm not his manager. I'm not his promoter. But I spoke about Patrick Alote, and I spoke about Isaac Dogbe. The promoter who went with me spoke about Sheriff Kwe because they are his boxers. Sheriff Kwe and Agbaja, you understand. So in this case, I'm going to IBF. If it happens that no promoter can go with me, who will talk on these boxers' behalf? So if I go and talk on their behalf and they have the chance to go and fight, and they finish, and they said the negotiable amount 5 to 2%, you know, there, money, a GBA, and people will support them. A promoter in Ghana will say they won't pay, but you, the promoter, you have 20% out of the boxer's money. Who gave you the license to become a promoter? Is it not GBA? Who sanctions your fight for you to promote the boy? Is it not GBA? If the GBA is not at the presence, can you stage your fight? No. But you will say, oh, as for me, I have a contract with the boxer. So as a promoter, I'm taking 20% out of the same money that you say they should not give us 2%.
Maybe almost feel say your Rambo style of administration and personally almost beef.
My brother, what is Rambo? Rambo a movie. You understand? But this is Joring.
Yeah.
You understand? And I'm telling you that I am speaking to people now who initially they did not understand me. You understand? Out there, when I went to Oklahoma, I have the chance to sit down with the Ace Promotions man, doctor. And he asked me questions. And I told him, Doc, you know we need this and that and that and that. And Doc says, true, we need it. But sometimes the people need education. You understand? So majority of the promoters, as I'm speaking to you, I don't have an issue with Amubedi Aku. You understand? People are realizing that no. You see, some of them don't live here. So they give them the raw information. But when I got there, they realize, oh, it's a misinformation. Those that are here, some of them, They said, this is the way we are doing it. As a matter of fact, me too, Kwino. Omu run me. Promotions is like this. Promotion is like this. This is where Bob Baron do. Me too, Kwino. Me call Oklahoma. Me ni Bob Baron now. 30 minutes like me no etihoe. Now you're born common. And he's telling me things about promotions. And I said, look at these people. Because me call me who Bob Baron because I sat down with Bob Baron for 30 minutes. Now he will have interest to come and do boxing in Ghana. But we need to come, I need to come back. Then we go and talk to ESPN. Because to him, it is ESPN. You understand? They have 29 million viewers. So if ESPN agreed to come to Africa, Ghana, Bob Baron want to come. He want to see Azuma Nelson. He want to see I-Quarter. He want to see them around and doing boxing in Ghana.
Because all those boxers, the promotions.
Exactly.
What are they doing right? Ghana, when we copy them properly.
You know what I saw. What I saw that they are doing there is the pay-per-view system is running the boxing for them. And when I came, I spoke to our sponsors, who is a TV company. You see, we have to find a way to build the pay-per-view. So we are talking because they don't pay the boxers with the gate fee. They don't even pay the boxers with the sponsors. How much would a sponsor give for you to pay $2 million to a boxer? But the pay-per-view is their lifeline. You understand? So if we are able to build, you see, the ESPN and other things run the whole world. You understand? So you pay and watch. If you are paying $50 or $60 to watch the fight, and over millions of people are watching, it's a lot of money. So that is what exactly, my brother, we do. We are doing we have the best coaches. My brother, we have the best boxers, but exposure. Well, when they know Bekoho, and now when they Bekoho was said, now Waba. That is the thing. I saw the people, the boxers now, top rank are sign on, they are all fighting, and I said, wait, Ghana, you be buo. But boxers no hano. Omunya kwa enkoho. Until onya kwa enkoho, how is he going to make it? Obetina has manager waiting if has you see, we need to have the rare promoters and have the rare managers. Management is not about giving the boxer 50 Ghana cedis. Now Okoa now about 140. Now every week then
me high down man.
No. You understand? If you want to do the thing, like for instance, let's take a typical example of Isaac Dogbe. When his father came in and he's managing the boy, within the shortest time, the boy is out there. It's a focus and get some money, get a good money. You understand? Because to stage a WBO fight, you are looking at $20,000. For defense, you are looking at another $20,000. To defend again, to go up, So if you don't get like cool $100,000 to run this project, you're out of the game. And let me say that majority of the people here, that including myself, I manage Buko Mbaku and Co. You understand? We have not gotten that level of becoming managers. Wow. And even promoters, majority of promoters we have here, to me, I said they need to partner. They need to come together. Even out there, promoters are coming together. You understand? Somebody is doing promotions, but you don't have TV. You have TV. He come and join you. Pay-per-view. It's going.
You get a lot of people ever share.
Yes. But here, everybody wants to do the thing on his own. And you don't have the money.
Okay. Ghana Boxing Authority. Problem wo. But problem in fact that back and find solve the problem. And also in stages and in batches. Abia, Nyame Aduma, gradually we'll get there. Abraham Neequaye, Ghana Boxing Authority President. Or born home or India. Ebimuso action number 4. In recent times, yes, I could make a comment be one boxer a PMO UK. He's fighting. I said, no one didn't or could say Mike Tyson. Omo I compare you to Mike Tyson. I'm a brand tennis when you G Freezy, my bones, wajibe biya. O we need fights. Young Kotia, Abraham Neequaye say, young be chasing boxer biya. Ono sheshayen. Now, among those more Ghana, they say player a Pia Bruchra. The Football Association, a Dimrika Gidi, or Didachi Chasino. I'm a boy at the Ama Ghana. Abraham Neequaye say on one, yes, sir. Now, so I fight we, our Kokui, Yahundi Sasa, our Ghana. On Chirisua Hibia. Abraham Neequaye, did you make that comment? Oh, trendy pow. I didn't know make that comment.
As a matter of fact, you know, me trendy very well. And the me there woman say, I have a one bank manager friend, our ADB, the friend is Jonathan, you know. For a long time, I am madam for, but on friend me, on kai me. But sorry, me on Facebook, everywhere, no. Me, I don't go to Facebook and other places. Then he called me and said, Neequaye, now, what you go do when they insult you? I say, for where? I don't see you. Go to Facebook. I say, now my brother. Say this thing is a good thing. Now who and long time who friend me that? Who are friend me that? Now what I just want people to understand, when is it Angel TV or they did the interview? You see, boxing. I said earlier on, we have the amateur boxing. And then we have the professional boxing. The football system is like the amateur. They go look for the footballers and come and play for the national teams. They don't go look for the footballers to come and play for ASOFO or Olympics. That is not their business, because Olympics, ASOFO and Co are doing business. But the national team is for Ghana. The young man, Freezy, is not an amateur boxer. If it's an amateur boxer, we will go for him. We will go and look for him and say, Freezy, come join our national team. You understand? Yeah. But it's a professional boxer. As a matter of fact, Freezy himself cannot talk on behalf of himself. He have a management team who are pure businessmen. They don't care whether you Freezy, I have moved from the national team, is professional. So as a professional president, I am not the amateur president.
No, you are no more the amateur president.
Yes. Professional president. I have no duty at all to get into the account. No. One of the things that can happen to me is when I carry the whole Ghana Boxing Authority to the young man's camp, his manager can tell me to, please, we are not interested. Straight away. And it's the manager who makes the decision. You understand? So, if the guy is doing well, we were happy. Now the NC, you know, your man message. And they can check it from Freezy himself that before he will leave the shores of Ghana, no beko, no could do hona onye kunyoye bibiano. He came for Ghana Boxing Authority's license. So they can check it from him. He came for our license. Yes. He came for our license. But when he wanted to fight, and they want a release letter from us, he changed it that he want to fight for the British.
Oh, okay.
You understand? He's supposed to come for a release letter from us. By say, I want to fight for the UK nationality as whatever, you know, Nipa Brew Kumha. Now I could do home. Now on your chance, we got to still on Kuma Ghana. Or can the story that's rewa. But he have our license.
Oh, okay.
And he's supposed to come to us for a release letter. Well, the TV station just interviewed me for a very short time. I have no idea that it's going to make me popular. You understand? I could have given him a lot of information like I'm giving you. So if the person have our license and he want to fight and he choose to put our license down and pick another license to fight under that license, how do you expect me to go and beg this gentleman to come? No. We have a lot of boxers here that say, yeah, so. When him, me did cheap one, the same thing they will insult me. Uti ha, want to mean develop who there, Obia got developer there now. Ghana for Sana Mutie. I'm a concentrated man. I'm building the young ones here. I'm not looking anywhere. Look, the whole West Africa, Ghana is boxing. You understand? So I believe in our boys. I believe in him as a Ghanaian. That is why when he came for our license, we gave it to him. But when he's going to fight, he make a decision. He says, so I need a release letter from the British board. Then after he fought and he's trending, then you tell me that I should go and chase the man. He will insult Ghana.
So let's say in the near future, or we need a couple of fights in addition to what he has just won. He said there's one come back and we win. It will win about 20 fights. Now, or no expressing interest in fighting under the Ghana flag. Now, or approaching more. Mobile work coming on.
Abba, or you Ghana ni? No, born in humo then. You be work coming on. Now you are born with our coaches and Isaac. Don't forget that Isaac started his boxing in the UK.
Yeah.
And Isaac make the decision that I want to fight both countries. Isaac buy a pamono.
David.
Abba.
I happen to witness Isaac Dugbe at the amateur level. We met in the UK.
When Isaac was at amateur level and we saw him, I was then the amateur president. Yeah. We went for Isaac. Say, the guy is doing well in UK. Let's bring him. Yeah, they need to become a national team, no? Yeah. Because he's an amateur.
That's true.
That one we spoke to his father, there's no management. No. And then any buy. But this guy is under a management, and this guy have our license. Or the license no to hop. And all you see British license the Kunye. Oh yeah, I was even go for number.
I believe that a lot of people didn't know this information you are giving us. Now people have seen it among who. Maybe in the near future, like I said earlier, we need fights. Now approaching Ghana, now expressing interest in fighting for the mother country Ghana. Why not the GBA? See their hands are open. We're coming up. I'm a Freezy. One so I'm a Ghana. But for now, they belong to the United Kingdom, British. Until the moment has ended. Abraham Neequaye, when you look back, my final question: when you look back, oh, Bano, a lot of agitations, backslash, left and right, oh, Nyade, Osu Bayadi, Odin Tokweba, people felt oh, step on a lot of those. Now, when you sit back, now Shemra Obaya, have you make positive change in Ghanaian boxing?
Sometimes not me I'll praise myself, but
I didn't want to mention me but I want you now to say it.
I've made a lot of change. My former president, Loa Peter Zwenis, one told me that, hey, Abraham, what is the magic? But the Emeka Chieni said, I have the chance to work under him. Yeah. I have the chance to work under Moses Fuamweni. I have the chance to work under Captain. Yeah. I was a manager then. I saw the grounds. During Peter's time, I was a promoter. I saw the grounds. I've been an amateur. So I know the in and out. Yeah. And I'm a grassroots man when it comes to boxing. So I knew the loopholes. Well, and to me, buy, you know, a lot of people almost expect to say me back. That's true. But nyamia dum nyami ni me buy, you know. There are some people I intentionally step on them.
Who said that?
Me share that pa. They be one say leadership comes with that big courage. You understand? Yeah. you know, say this decision you are going to make, it will affect your brother. Your brother, but not the nation. What you say? A typical example, let me tell you, when I was a manager, say I sign boxer, your contracts now, not the bandy boxer no, na ya two new film, na the ama boxer no, na or the akoma ni lawyer na sheni nyina, or we obeka chere boxer no say oh the contract is good. Kona na ko sign na ko oba na oba be sign contract na ye di ebe chinu abenye no na ye di ashame without the knowledge of the boxer and his manager and then and at the time signing off no there's a camera na you organize yankasa managers no ni promoters no you organize jama for so the whole place is noisy. So you are just coming to sign and go. When you sign and you finish, say, and that fight, he's going to remain with me. He cannot fight on any other promoter. This is the contract. The 90% of our boxers won't go to school. And then, what do? I create a general contract. With this background, until I close that loophole. Do you think the other promoter who was doing those things with me, he will be happy with me? And then I can say, my best selling for business. So as for them, meaning, if I don't do that, the boxing will not grow. You understand? I equate you 1 or 2 against the whole Ghana. And myself, say, I meet as a president. Should I? That is what I'm saying, that the former presidents were no grassroots man like myself. Yeah. I was part of these things, oh. But when I took office, I said, look, it can't continue. So I block it. This pay before you fight, I block it. So at the end of the day, Mr. A, or you pay to before you fight. No nyaska. And unfortunate situation is those people be apart from promotions. Omo life omo any promotions. So one say mama come out by fear. And this woman come by fear. What do you expect? The people will fight you. You understand? So there are some people intentionally I step on them. And in Crawford, it's unintentional. That one situation be bad. Maybe you make a decision. Now one say a decision here, you go back, you apologize, you correct the other thing. But Crawford, I won't say, the part I'm at so.
Well, it's been a very interesting interview with the president of the Ghana Boxing Authority, Ora Abraham Neequaye, and Wamaya Kwine, Amay Nabedin Komo Afa Ghana Boxing. Ubompire no Aka Ghana Boxing. Oh my Ghana, and Yakra, oh my Ghana. And they are love goodies, our Ghana Boxing. Me who she crown at least, I mean, I do, who bear about 5 world titles, our Ghana. Eddie, your Mompire, now your boxers, no.
Romeo, before you go, okay. So see our Ghana Boxing, we have advanced. You can see what we have here.
Oh yes.
It's not only the boxers. Yeah. It's not only the boxers that train here. Other individuals too can come. We have best coaches here. Okay. Into a boxer.
Maybe was some skills be.
So those of you who want to do fitness and other things, you come to help you to reduce weight and other things. So the boxing arena is open for all other people.
First, now boxing arena, Oba Yatum. Space growing no, by Siano, a lot of activities.
Exactly.
Facilities, they are well maintained. If you may be arena, Hamebaha, the equipment are the same.
Exactly.
Being say, a being Renachi, Nina are in good use. Nina are in good use. a Ghana boxing almost ehwe ama enema etimi afa ne ntoma pa efra enti ekosi e be hye bi no nyankopon adoma da sene mbasa atmeka Romeo Dro makramo